All right, let's talk about WordPress. But I want you to forget about code and servers for just a minute. Instead, let's think about building a house. Because honestly, it's the best way to understand one of the most powerful tools on the entire internet. You've been there, right? You get this amazing idea for a website, but the second you start thinking about how to actually build it, it just feels so overwhelming, so complicated. Like, do you have to be some kind of coding genius just to get started? And you know what? If you are building a website completely from scratch, that feeling is pretty spot on. It really is like deciding to build a house by hand, literally brick by painful brick. You'd have to know how to mix the cement, lay the foundation, everything. In the web world, that means writing thousands and thousands of lines of code. It's intense. So you've got this one path, right? The brick by brick method. It's slow, it's super complex, and you pretty much have to be an expert. But then there's the other way. What if instead of getting a pile of individual bricks, you got a ready-made modular home kit? You know, where the foundation, the walls, and the roof are all basically done for you. Well, that is WordPress.
And this is the big what if we're diving into today. WordPress is that high-end construction kit. It lets you skip all of that tedious foundational work and jump right to the exciting part, actually designing and decorating your space.
So let's get into it. Section 1. A website is a house. This is our core idea, and if you keep this in mind, everything else is going to click into place. Okay, first, let's get the one technical term out of the way so it's not intimidating. You're going to hear Content Management System, or CMS. All that really means is it's a type of software that lets you manage your website using a simple visual interface, kind of like Microsoft Word, instead of a scary screen full of code. So, going back to our house, the CMS is the master blueprint. It's the architectural plan that structures everything. But the best part is, you don't have to be the architect to use it. You just get to build. And just to give you a sense of scale here, we're talking massive. A staggering 43% of the entire internet runs on WordPress. Let that sink in for a second. This isn't some small niche tool. It is the industry standard, powering everything from personal blogs to the biggest corporate websites in the world. So, Section 2, the WordPress Foundation. What exactly comes in this high-end website kit? Let's look at the foundational pieces you get right out of the box. Now, this is maybe the most crucial point: ownership. Using some other website builders is like renting a really nice apartment. Sure, you can decorate it, but you don't own the building. With WordPress, you own the land and the house. Your data, your design, your content, it is all yours, and you can move it whenever and wherever you want. Okay, on to Section 3, and this is where it gets really fun. Designing your digital home. The foundation is laid, so now, what's it going to look like? This is where themes come into play. Think of a theme as the complete interior design package for your website. It controls the whole look and feel, the color palette, the fonts, the layout. It's the difference between your house feeling like a minimalist modern loft or a rustic country home. For instance, with one theme, you could build a clean, sleek, modern portfolio to show off your photography or design work. It's all about sharp lines and letting your amazing visuals do all the talking. Or you could pick a different theme. And in minutes, that same site becomes a warm, welcoming online bookstore with layouts designed specifically to feature book covers and make browsing feel super intuitive and cozy. The possibilities are just endless. All right, Section 4, installing website apps. I mean, a beautiful house is one thing, but it also has to be functional, right? You need electricity, plumbing, appliances. In the WordPress world, that's what plugins are for. This is the perfect way to think about it. Plugins are your appliances. Need a contact form? That's your mailbox. Want to sell products? That's your cash register. Need to improve your Google ranking? That's your home's listing in the GPS. Just about any function you can imagine is just a plugin away. And adding these appliances is so simple. First, you figure out what you need. I need a way for customers to contact me. Second, you browse the plugin directory and pick one out. And third, you just click Install. It's literally an app store for your website. Okay. Section 5, building to last. We've built and furnished our house. Now let's talk about its long-term value. This is about building an asset, not just a project. This quote from a developer just hits the nail on the head. The beauty of WordPress is its scalability. Your simple one-page website today can evolve into a massive e-commerce empire or a global media site tomorrow, all on the same foundation. You never, ever outgrow it.
And here's a critical piece of advice. You can build the most stunning digital house in the world, but if nobody knows its address, it's just an empty monument. Visibility is absolutely everything. This is why search engine optimization, SEO, is so important right from the very beginning. SEO is the GPS that leads people, your potential customers, right to your front door. It's how you get found on Google and make sure your beautiful website actually gets seen. So the modular kit is here, the blueprints are clear, and the tools are in your hands. You've got this solid, scalable, and fully owned foundation that is ready and waiting. The only question left is, what are you going to build on it?